Welcome to Sad Nation. It's been a while since I've posted a video on this blog, but I want to give just a little bit of updates. Let's see, I think the last video I said I was gonna try to audition for a play here. I ended up not doing that for well, I got sick. I got sick the the day before, you know, and I was feeling better, but I also had to head on to the eye place and get my eye exam. So these are my old frames or my old lenses. These are new frames that I paid for, so I can, just so I can have glasses I can see. But I still need a newer pair of glasses with an updated prescription. So that was Monday, and thankfully they were ready by the next day. I got my eye exam. I got another eye exam same day next year. So I need to keep track of. Uh, they booked it and everything, so that's fine. So yeah, so I wasn't able to go to the to audition, but I was thinking like, oh, I'm probably not gonna be able, even like if I do get like an apprentice role, I probably won't be able to go all the time because I do have other things that conflict, and that's gonna be for a few months. Um, I did want to try it, but it didn't end up happening. So yeah, so that was last Sunday to part of Monday that I got sick. Well, this Sunday, well, Sunday very late Sunday night. I think maybe like Sunday or Monday morning technically, but I got sick again. I think both counts was food poisoning. This one I know for sure. The first time I'm not sure. Oh, could have been a couple of factors, but I know this time I do know it was food poisoning because some of my other family members also got food poisoning, and we just kind of narrowed it down to what we ate that was in common, and we figured it out. Oh, anyways, almost forgot. So yeah, these are the older or older frames, older lenses, newer frames, which I like. These are the newer frames, new everything. I don't know if you can tell, but they are transition lenses. So, so I think it's like a little bit bright enough that, let's see if I can, that they almost want to turn into sunglasses. Just a little bit. Look like they're tinted. They're transition. So if it's not that bright, they'll just be clear like this. So let me clean them. So these uh, uh, I did pay a little extra for the lens, but not too much. I had insurance, but I did pay a part like out of pocket. Uh, Thanks, Dee Dee. You know what you did. Yeah, these are Polo Ralph Lauren, so that's good. I've never had brand names, and I like the transitions because they come in handy. I do try taking care of these. That's why I bought this, so it don't fall off. But, all right, see what's new. Oh, Mother's Day. Mother's Day was yesterday. At the time I'm recording this, it's Monday, so it's yesterday was May Sunday, May 14th. Wait, was it the 14th? Yeah. Uh, yeah. So my I went to my sister's. Had some lunch there, and then we went to the cemetery, which is a. It's not that far, but it's a couple of towns over. Um, I mean, it's like a 40 minute, 45 minute drive. Uh, so we went, paid our respects, took pictures, and yeah, reminisced. My mom grew up in that town, so we're like, oh, this is where this was her home, that her childhood home that she grew up, which that was sold uh, years ago. We'll pass by one of her favorite aunt. Was it her aunt or great aunt? Her favorite aunt, who also passed away, but her daughter still lives in the house. Uh, so actually, my mom wanted to be buried next to uh, her aunt, my great aunt. So that's that's where she's buried. They're in a little family plot there. So that was that was not I won't say fun, but it was productive. You know, for most we had a good time. Reminiscing, sharing stories. So I did write a new poem, and that one was for Mother's Day. It's on my Instagram account, but I will be uploading a video, probably audio only, and I'll be doing that for. I have to check the video, so I might have already done it. But if I haven't done it, I'm gonna be doing that also for the other poem I had written for Anna for her birthday. So it's something I want to keep track of. Poems that I've made, that have written, and just to have them where I can get them. Even if I lose a file, I have it. I have the audio on YouTube. So so I'll be doing that. So there'll probably be one or two videos popping up later, within a day or two. That's a um, I'm just barely getting over this food poisoning. So I just ate something, and it's it's not doing anything. So that's good. I'm glad. I got new stamps. I got. Oh, these are the. Well, I don't know if I've shown these. Got a rose stamp. The letter S, which is compass. But those aren't the new ones. Oh, this is new. I haven't used this one yet. Oh, here it is. I just did a video. I actually I did like last week, and I finished editing it, and I reshot some parts. That's gonna be on Roll for Troco on YouTube, and that's my gaming channel. So uh, mostly, well, at least right now, and I used these dragon stamps to make game tokens that you can use instead of miniatures if you don't want to use miniatures or can't afford them. Which I mean, for what I paid for it, these stamps. I do have some interest. I got from Five Below. These are die cast, which is cool. It's like back in the day, the little figurines that were metal. I had some Star Wars figures like that and lost them. I also, using the Trockle stamp, where's my Trockle stamp? Where are you, stamp? It's around here somewhere. I made, I bought, I thought it was polymer clay. It's baking clay. I bought baking clay and made these, these tokens. Yeah, dragon. And this one I turned into a keychain. So, got another one here. This is my first attempt. This is my second. And actually, I like how this one came out, but I like the silver, how the silver looks in this one. So, if I do another one, it'll be silver coin. Yeah, I like it because it looks like there's a coin embedded in here. It's a stamp. So the one with the B. These are cool. What I want to do, and I'm gonna have to see if I can find a mold or just do them by hand. But what I wanted to do was make more. Where is it? Where's the? Oh, here's a good one. Make more of these, but where I'm able just to like, can just put in the clay and stamp it, and so they're all more or less the same size, conformed. Um, so I can make a checkers game. At least one, at least just like for me, so I can have that. So I bought a mold tray. I didn't look at the sizes, at the size for that. So it was for earrings. So that it was like a little circle, uh, and I can't use that for this. So I might just do it by hand. I just wanted more conform, so it's not like misshapen. But let's see what I can find. Something where I can. I think I know what I can use. Which I think I have it here. Oh, okay, yeah. I can use this to just kind of cut and then stamp. So I can do that. I do want them a little smaller. So I'll see if I can find a cap that's just a little bit smaller, which I have a bunch here. So that's just some stuff that I'm working on. I've been doing. I did do some drawing the other day. I didn't screen record it, but I did do some drawing. I've been doing a little bit of that. I am completely out of the Captain Goggles and Mask Woman comic, except for one final copy, but that's my personal copy, and that's the one I have framed in the living room. But yeah, I'm out. Actually, I ended up just giving those two away to people I thought would really enjoy them. Just putting a bunch of stuff in there. So so yeah, I'm glad those are gone because now I can and there's like so much that I need to do, but I can work on getting the files up on Amazon KDP, which I'm a little hesitant just because I hear it can be frustrating using KDP if you mess up by a little margin. They'll kick it back to you and won't tell you what you need to fix or what page needs to be fixed or But I think I found a solution to that. Like I found some videos where people were making, it will be low content or no content books, like the notebooks, and they use Canva, and there's a template for pages. So that tells you like don't go past this line. so like so like oh okay, uh, I'll try that. I'll see if I can do that with my pages. But uh, but yeah, that would just be easier to have them somewhere where people can order them. Have that book where people can order it, and once I play around with that more, I'll have the confidence or like okay, I can do the rest to some of the other stories that I have in different anthologies, and I can combine them, and then I can just order copies whenever, or just direct people to that. But I can order copies for myself, or so I can do conventions and things like that. So like, oh yeah, I got this here. I can sell them, sign them. Um, but I can do it as I'm gonna. I know that if there's like an event coming up, like oh, I'll order up a batch. And I I did go to the Far Library, and so I have some, or I think they're not officially up there, but I donated the Captain Goggles. No, not Captain Goggles. I held off on that one because I figured like when I get it on KDP, I can give a copy that has a bin number because there's a reason, a specific reason I need to do that. But, so it's the first three 9 vote anthologies that I was in. I have 4 stories in those 3 books. One has 2. The other one has one each. A copy of the Wildcat anthology. So I have a story in there too. And that's it. Those four books. So I donated those to the library here, my local library. Um, I talked to the reference librarian because she's the one that was telling me like, oh, well, we have books, man, we can do something. And as I have books. I let her know these are my personal copies. There are no more except for the Wildcat. There's a one. I have one more copy here. but so that's what we ended up doing because you can't get those books anymore, especially the Wildcat because that was done through a crowdfunder. I don't remember. It was Kickstarter. I think it was Indiegogo. And it was done through a Kickstarter. So so it doesn't have a bin number. And the others were on Lulu, but they have been discontinued by the creator of the anthology. So you can get the other ones, but I'm not in those. So I couldn't direct, uh, and that's why they needed that bin number, so they're able to like kind of like scan it and say like, oh, it's here, you can get it here. Uh, I think like I don't know all the details. They need to be able to track it. So and I guess if it goes out of print after it's already like in the system, then no. It's not an issue because it's already in the system. So so they will be. I think June or July. They will be in the reference library. department where people can go read them there, and they'll be there. They'll be there, and for a long time. The only thing I was adamant was like, please don't get rid of them. Like, oh, just like donate them for like the book fairs or something. Like, because if they're gonna be there, I can go visit them. I can go like, hey, look, I have my books here. But I think that's cool having them like, or like, oh, you can't take them, but you can sit here and read them, and you know, so anyone can go and look at them. Any kid or teen, or like, oh, what's this? And they're reading the bios or something, or oh, there's a story by someone here from town. Like, which one is it? Like, oh, I don't like that, but that's that's cool. I don't know. Maybe they'll be inspired. But yeah, I was excited for that. So I'm just waiting for them to tell me like, oh, now they're in the reference system. Uh, but I think that might be next month or the month after that. And I did have an opportunity, but I need to wait on that. I might have even already talked about it here, but I'll talk more about it once it's for sure. So, uh, to be able to impart the knowledge I know of making comics. So that's cool. And dragon stamps are cool. All right. Did I talk about my kids? The vacation I had. It was a good vacation. Riley, it's my oldest. I think all three of them had fun, but Riley was like really happy because it was his birthday. So, so I had to make it a priority to be there for his birthday because he's getting big. He's getting older. My travel stamp. This this has been a Salazar Nation vlog, and there will be some shorter videos coming up. Don't remember if I uploaded the family uh, videos I edited. The If they're not up, they will be. So, this is Frank Salazar. See you later. Um, I still need to think up of a tagline for for this channel. Adios.